What's up, hoop heads? You already know what it is. It's Wednesday. Q&A time with Skinny. Ask away. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Skinny Hardaway, and this is Retro Heat Check. Checking in one more time for the real hoop heads out there. And as always, thank you all for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, your comments, and your questions. Tonight is Wednesday. You know, that's Q&A time with Skinny. Man, keep them coming in. Keep the questions coming. I'd say it's the best way to interact. It's probably the easiest way to interact, and it also helps the channel grow. So definitely tap in with your questions, man. I'd be happy to answer them, whether it's old school hoops, new school hoops, sneakers, other sporting events, whatever it is, as long as it's within the YouTube guidelines and whatever, you know, and it's interesting enough. Um, I would definitely answer it each Wednesday. So appreciate you guys in advance. Man, you already know what time it is, man. It's time to give shout outs to my bros, to the squad. Gotta give it up for the squad, man. These are my brothers in arms. We stand 10 toes down in the paint. You already know what we're up against. We're up against La Media. We're up against former NBA players that's hating, current NBA players that's hating. Um, you got Clutch Sports definitely hating. Shoot, now even YouTube is hating. They've been, you know, they're messing with subscriptions. I've been noticing that. I've been noticing that a lot of people haven't been getting notifications and stuff. I'm sorry for that. I don't know. I must be stirring up something. My little small channel must be doing something for YouTube to already uh, being on the games with messing with my channel and everything already. So I must be doing something right. But yeah, we're up against it. We're up against it definitely, and we stand 10 toes down because we're armed with truth. We're armed with integrity, and we live by a certain standard, and that certain standard is the highest form of sportsmanship that there is in sports. You know what I'm saying? That is the highest standard. Is playing the game the right way, and we all believe in that. So shout outs to you guys, man. Shout outs to my bros, Sports and Fitness Rants, Uncommon Sense, Scap Attack, Too Raw for Sports TV, Uncommon Hoop. I mean, my bad. Uncommon, my bad. Uncut Hoops, I'm sorry. Angry O Hoops, NNB Sports TV. Michael Jordan fans are the best. Kobe Bryant Film Room, Print Sports, Man Down Sports, Ticket TV, Dreamers Pro TV, Geechee Life Sports Talk. Get in tune with him. My twin, Phenomenal Fitness. Big shout outs to you, bro. Jordan versus LeBron. Tap in with that channel. Shekel Storm NBA. Man, he's hilarious. He's low key taking over my channel with his lure and the questions and all that. Big shout outs to him. The Real Mind Crime, aka Mr. AM Sports Talk Radio. My guy. Definitely tune into to him. He's a great YouTuber, great channel. D. Allen Ricks TV. Tap in if y'all don't know. If you don't know, you better get hip. NBA Fact Self Research. Enough said, man. This guy right here, I love his channel. He's no nonsense, straight, no chase. Man, that's the way I like to get my information. No frills. Just give me the information, and he provides. So big shout outs to you, man. Shout outs to everybody that is within the squad, man. hey, if you guys aren't in tune with these guys, get in tune, man. Tap in with these guys. Give them a chance. Give them a shot. And if it's your first time visiting, tell them Skinny sent you, man. All right, appreciate y'all. And today, it's just us today in the Hoophead Haven. No new members today. We had Mama Hardaway come in last night and bless the channel with her subscription. So we're just gonna go right into the meat and potatoes of it. We're gonna make this a quick video anyway. So well, I won't even say a quick video, but a pretty decent sized video. But it won't be too long, hopefully. We can just get on right into the into the Q&A section. This week has been I will have to say already, this is probably one of my favorite Q&A sessions because it's all about the sneakers. So man, I'm definitely hyped. It's like wear your sneakers Friday on a Wednesday. So so I'm definitely hyped. I'm definitely hyped. Question number 1. And this is from Jessica. Shout outs to Jessica and Mouseball from Motoring with Mouseball. Shout outs to you guys. These are Hoophead Haven VIPs. Definitely, man, definitely love these guys. Love their channel, love their content. The Piccati is out there riding around. Y'all better check them out, man. Check them out if you guys are into fast cars, fast bikes. The GoPro camera following you through the streets, man, get with that. Get with these guys. Their channel is amazing. Definitely love these guys. And this is a question from Jessica. How do you feel about the Air Jordan 11s versus the Air Max Penny 1s? What's your rating based on comfort, court performance, style, and other attributes? Well, Jessica, I could probably talk about that all day long, but I'm going to try to give you the shorthand version as best as I can. Let me go ahead on right here. Air Jordan 11s. Air Max Penny 1s. 1996. Both of these shoes made their debuts. And quiet as kept, I actually wore these more. These were my hoop shoes. These were my hoop shoes in the 8th grade, in my 8th grade year. These were the shoes that I rocked. And man, it was it 8th grade? Might have been 7th. No, 8th grade. I'm sorry. 8th grade. 8th grade, these were my sneakers. These were my hoop shoes in 8th grade. But these were also my hoop shoes also. But I actually wore these I just wore these around school, or I didn't really hoop in these. I hooped in these probably a couple times. To be all the way honest, I hooped more in the Air Max Penny 1s. So as far as comfort on the court, I have to go with the Air Max Penny 1, only because I only wore these maybe twice on the court. Most of the time I wore these with, these were like my, my kicking it sneakers, my walking around sneaker, my going to the function sneaker, whatever. This was like my all around shoe. I kept them clean though, you know what I'm saying? Kept them clean. But but definitely I'll have to give comfort to the Air Penny. As far as the design, I mean, you got Tinker Hatfield versus Eric Avar. So it's basically like Jordan versus Kobe. You feel me? It's like, you have the master and you have his top student. You know what I'm saying? And oh man, it's like almost like picking between children. Like, it's like when you have multiple kids for all you parents out there. You may have a favorite, but you're not gonna say it out loud. You ain't gonna say it out loud. And I'll have to say, as much as I love these, I will always be partial to these, because you don't understand. These were a monster, but these were the #1 competition to the Air Jordan 11s that year. In 1996, when I was in school, you was either seeing these or you was seeing these. And you had guys like me who was lucky enough to get both. But I definitely would have to say um, style wise, personal favorite style wise. I love the Air Max Penny One, but let's keep it a buck, man. The Air Jordan 11 is considered the greatest sneaker of all time. The greatest sneaker of all time. I mean, as far as the functionality, this is the first sneaker that you could legit wear with the tuxedo. These were I wore these a pair of these to prom, and a few years ago, when I got married, I actually wore the cap and gown. I was actually wearing the cap and gown Air Jordan 11s at my wedding. So yeah, definitely when it comes to style, I mean with the patent leather, I mean when Tinker Hatfield introduced patent leather on a basketball sneaker, it was so mind blowing. It was so different. It was just it sent the whole world into a frenzy. And then on top of that, the NBA, this was the second sneaker that Michael Jordan wore that got banned by the NBA. These were banned in 1995. When he wore these in the 95 playoffs, he got fined every time he put them on his feet. That's why in the playoff game versus Orlando, he actually was rocking the dang, what were those pennies? I forget what those pennies were called. Air Flight Ones. Air Flight Ones. He was rocking the Air Flight Ones. Now, granted, his was different because he snapped off the one, the big number one that was on the back of the shoe. He snapped that off, and and still rocked them. I mean, definitely Jordan and Penny Hardaway when it comes to Nike sneakers. They are forever linked. Not only because of that moment, but they are forever linked because I think the greatest Air Jordan and the greatest Air Penny came out the same year. Um, they went head to head on the court. They went head to head off the court. I mean, it was definitely a close sneaker battle. This was a sneaker versus. This would probably be the closest sneaker versus in history, in my humble opinion, because both of these shoes touched down and they were monsters, monsters. Um, what was the last one? I said based on comfort. Comfort. About the same. To be all honest, me, I wear insoles. I put insoles in my sneakers, so I'm always, my feet always feel good because I keep my Dr. Scholl's inserts in the sneakers. But yeah, I would definitely have to say it just depends on what sneaker I'm wearing and I put the insole in. But side note, these are the two greatest logos in sneaker history. This is the greatest logo of all time. This is number two. So clean. I mean, just so clean. I love the Penny logo. I love the Air Jordan logo. I mean, these shoes right here are two of my top favorite sneakers of all time. Period. Just period. I love these. These represent a key moment of my life when I was a kid growing up. In middle school, I was hoop crazed. I was Penny crazed. I was Jordan crazed. Man, it was just a great year for sneakers. So hopefully that answers your question, Jessica. I definitely I definitely love both sneakers. It's very hard for me to pick between which one is my favorite. It just depends on what day it is. I love the Penny one. I love the Air Penny one. I think Eric Avar did such an amazing job uh, creating those. And you already know Tinker Hatfield, man, the GOAT. So I mean, anything he touches, it turns to gold. So I definitely I definitely enjoy that question, Jessica. Thank you for that question. That was definitely awesome. In the second question, Now this I definitely apologize for, because I went to go look. I knew that this question was asked to me, and I went back to try to find the question. I think YouTube might have removed it. I don't know. I don't know why they. I don't know why they would, but it was there, and then all of a sudden it was gone. So I don't know if this question was asked to me by either my guys, either Hayden Phoenix, or my guy Cam or Rudimer. I don't know which one it was. I want to say it was either Cam or Hayden. Shout outs to both of you guys, VIPs of the Hoophead Haven. My guys, these guys support me heavy. They interact with me almost on the daily. Great guys. Great guys to have. Great supporters. So I apologize if I don't know, if I don't remember who wrote. I remember the question. I just don't remember who asked the question. So my apologies. And if it's neither one of you guys, my apologies. Whoever sent me this question, you can identify yourself if you do recognize the question. Um, are there shoes that you don't wear? Well, outside of LeBron's, because I really don't wear those. Well, I will say I do wear the Zoom. I do sometimes wear the Zoom Soldier 10s. Those I definitely I definitely like those. I definitely like putting them on. They're easy. All I gotta do is throw them on, strap them up, and go. But I don't wear those a lot. But outside of that, um, there are shoes that I won't say that I don't wear, but I will say there's shoes that I wear for special occasions. I may rock them, for a little bit, put them up. These are shoes that are a little bit more. Some of them, the resale, the actual value of the sneaker. Now, the actual retail price for these shoes aren't that much. It's the markup and the resale that adds the extra value to it. Um, but these are shoes that these are shoes I picked out 4 shoes that I consider shoes that special occasion type of sneakers that you may not see me wearing every day or all the time or whatever, but if you see me rocking them, it's a special occasion. So without further ado, let me get down to the first one. First sneaker. I am a huge Currency fan. Currency is my favorite. He's one of my favorite rappers. He's probably my favorite rapper overall. Because I just love his style. I love his laid back flows. Um, his subject matter is right up my alley, because I love fast cars. I love cars. I love old school muscle cars. Um, and and I like to partake in a little, in a little of the medicinal, as you can as I'm trying to clean it up for YouTube, trying to keep it clean for YouTube, but you know what it is. And if you know Currency, you do know that he has a special Reebok Question / Jet Life. That's his record company. Collab sneaker. This right here is the Currency Question Mid. Currency / Jet Life. I love these shoes. As you can tell, the bottoms are from his album cover of uh, Pilot Talk 1. This is the cover art. This is the vegetation, quote unquote. The medicinal leaves underneath on the bottom of the sneaker. As you can tell, that it is. I love the question. I think these are the greatest Reeboks of all time. You got this blue suede back. It doesn't have the Q on it. It's just plain blue. But if you can look at it, if we can focus, you can kind of see the jet. Kind of can see the jet plane in there. Yeah, it's not focusing. But there's a jet plane in there, if you notice, if you can. But Yeah, it also has this like chameleon type of color changing tip. Goes from blue to purple in between. The light's not really catching it though. Well, there it is. It's catching it a little. Kind of has that chameleon paint look to it. So it goes from green to purple. But also one of the one of the one of the key I guess accessories to this sneaker is the simple fact that it is a stash. It also doubles as a stash spot for your various vegetations, as they like to say. Just zip this bad boy up, and then boom, you can put all your good shit in there. You can put your shells in there. You can put your greenery in there, whatever. It's definitely a nice little touch. Definitely a shoe that I love, but I don't wear often. The last time I wore these, um, probably about 6, 7 months ago. I was rocking these, just on a random, just on a random Saturday night. Was going out with some friends, and I just decided, hey, I haven't wore these in a while, so let me throw these bad boys on. So yeah, this is a shoe that I definitely love. It's a sleeper sneaker. It's a sneaker that not a lot of people are either hip to, or they couldn't get their hands on them, because I've run into a lot of people who tried to get their hands on these, and they couldn't, because these sold out pretty fast. Excuse me, these sold out pretty fast, and yeah, I definitely love these. Definitely love these, but I don't wear these a lot. I do rock them. Wear your sneakers, but I don't rock these a whole lot because I want to preserve these. So yeah, definitely one of my favorites. Also right here, these right here, it was an adventure for me to get these. These are the Air Jordan 1 Miami Art Basel. Miami Art Basel is an event down there in Miami. Basically, it's where all the ballers come out. It's art pieces. Artists come from all over, but it also brings out the hip hop crowd, the fashion crowd, and all that. And this was a sneaker that DJ Khaled actually, with Jordan, he was kind of like the face of this sneaker, obviously because he's from Miami. And yeah, these shoes, and there was also because there was two pairs. You had these, and you also had the black ones. You had the black Air Jordan 1 Art Basel Black, and they were black patent leather, and one swoosh was green, the other inside was orange. So it was dope. It was a dope, but that one was the rare of the two. These had quite a couple thousand of these were made. A few thousand of these were made. Um, uh, the black ones, I think that was like a friends and family type of deal. Like if you see somebody with those, more than likely, they could be real, but at the same time, more than likely, probably not. But hey, the way that these these UAs, as they call unauthorized sneakers, they're just as good now as the real deal. So it's getting to the point where you can't really even tell the difference unless you're just like that trained of an eye. But anyways, this was a shoe that me being from Ohio, I would have never gotten a pair of these. But thanks to the simple fact that I do got peoples down in the Miami area, I was able to cop a pair from my friend who was selling these. He was going, he was getting rid of some things, trying to get some, trying to make some money off of some of his valuables. And this was a shoe that I was eyeballing for a minute, and I had to pay a hefty price for these. I'm not going to disclose it because if I say it out loud, you'll shake your head, and I shake my head right along with you. But I had to have these. These was a shoe that I was willing to pay quite a bit of money for. Now I didn't buy them, like I didn't pay for them like all one rip. I actually had to make. I actually came up with a payment plan because I was like, ain't no way I'm paying that straight up. But I had to have these. These are the Miami Art Basels. They look just like any other Air Jordan 1, but this has the Miami colors, the Miami Hurricanes colors. I rock these a lot with well, I don't rock these a lot. I rock these when I'm down in Miami, going to a Miami Hurricanes football game, or I'm just out and about chilling in the 305. I definitely get a lot of love from these. If you take these out, you see like the 305 right there. The other shoe says MIA on the inside, and also because this is a collab sneaker with Soulfly. Soulfly is a sneaker house down in Miami. If you notice, if you see that right there, you see that little logo right there. That's the Soulfly logo, and on the inside, I'm not even going to take these out, but on the inside, it's you see the Soulfly logo, but then also it's the state of Florida inside of there with the dot right there in Miami. So that's pretty much it as far as anything extra on the sneaker. But this is a shoe that definitely is a head turner. It comes with two. It came with two hang tags. They're both made out of gold. As you can tell, the laces have gold tips, and they come with a big ass. I'm sorry, Mom. Hope you're not watching. A big oversized Air Jordan, it's a golden Jordan logo hang tag, and then the other one came with a really big sword. Salty. I was walking around in them, and I had both my hang tags on, trying to be cool. And next thing you know, I looked down, and my sword popped off, and I didn't know where it went. So all I have is my oversized Jordan hang tag in the box. Sadly, my large sword hang tag is somewhere probably down in Miami somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, that's these. Third, I would have to say my off-whites. Definitely had to get these. A lot of people think that these shoes are like super expensive. They're expensive now. They're expensive after the had some crap on there. They're expensive after, in aftermarket, secondary, resellers. Now they trying to get their money. That's where the shoe, is like, reaches in the thousands. But retail, these was only $125 retail. Me and one of the homies, we made that quick. Well, I won't even say quick. We made that 3.5 hour drive from Ohio to Chicago. We went to Nike Town. I ended up scoring them through through a raffle. So me and my boy, we had to drive. Me and my boy, we both hit online, and yeah, we had to make that. We had to make that trip up to Chicago to actually get a pair of these. These came out All-Star Weekend, 2006, 2017, 2018. I forget what year that was. I want to say 18. It might have been sooner. It might have been 17. I don't know what year it was. It was before 2020. But we ended up getting a pair of these. We both ended up getting a pair of these. Ended up paying retail. Had bad people wanting to buy them off of me, but I definitely wanted to keep these. These are the shoes that I definitely admire. Virgil Abloh, rest in peace to him. So I definitely wanted to hold on to these because of of the significance of the sneaker, and it's basically Virgil Abloh's. I think it's his greatest work as far as sneakers, because these were the game changers. These were the game changers for Off-White. For Off-White Jordan collabs, Off-White Nike collabs. These were the game changers. These were the game changers right here. Things like the deconstructed look, as far as you can see, it looks a little rough. You know, the materials are a little, you know, they're stripped down to its bare minimum. It even looks kind of frilly. It looks kind of, you know, it just looks kind of like old, and but it's just a dope sneaker. It kind of has that worn look, but it's new. It's weird. Got the shoelace tags on there. You can see the air. You can see the right here on the inside where it says Off-White for Nike, Air Jordan 1, Beaverton, Oregon, circa 1985. As you can see, the 10 for the 10, that's what they called them. Virgil had came up with 10 different Nikes and a pair of Air Jordans that he basically took favorites of Prestos, Vapor Maxes, Air Jordans, other sneakers, and he freaked them. He freaked them. Air Maxes, he freaked them. With his own style. So I mean, rest in peace to him. I like this little touch right here. Had the Jordan on the side of the tongue. I love that look. Now the other shoe has the actual hang tag. I don't really wear that plastic tag. I took it off because, once again, I don't know what it is with me and hang tags. I don't have the best luck in them. I wore the hang tag on these shoes in the mall thinking that I was, you know, that guy, and I almost bit the dust because it kind of got caught on the escalator, and I felt a little tug, and I had to snatch it away real quick, or it could have been all bad. I don't. So me and hang tags we don't get along. So the hang tags is actually in the box. So my Off-Whites, definitely love them. And last but not least, only because I've never these shoes, I have not worn yet. I got these a couple months ago. I'm just waiting to break these out probably a little bit later on in the summer when we got cookouts and family get-togethers. These are the Nike SB Air Jordan 4s. Still got that new sneaker smell. The best smell outside of probably my mom's cooking. I just love the smell of new sneakers. It just reminds me of just walking into a sneaker shop and just smelling all the new heat in the air. These are the pine green. Definitely the pine green. Got the SB on the back. Got the little white and with the little gum tips down there. Nice little touch. As you can see, it's, you know, green with red hints here and there. Got the little gray right here on the gray. Got a little gray nubuck right there on the toe box. I mean, it's a sleek, slick shoe. Man, I love these. I can't wait to actually put these on at whatever cookout or whatever function. But I haven't worn these yet. So yeah, when I can't wait to rock these though. But yeah, these are the only sneakers that I have right now that are officially on ice that have not been worn yet. Well, no, I take that back. The military blue Air Jordan 4s, I haven't wore those either. So, but yeah, that's it, man. That's it. That's it. As far as the sneakers that I don't rock very often. But the video, dang, this video went a little longer than I thought. Crap. But yeah, there it is, man. Another question and answer series in the books. Man. On that note, man, all my hoop heads, thank you guys for your questions. Like I said, forgive me for the second question. I want to say it was either Hayden or Cam. I might be wrong, but whoever sent that second question in, kudos to you. I love that question. Jessica and Mouseball, thank you for your question. I love it. It's like today, definitely one of my favorite Q&A sections. So with that being said, I'm gonna close because I got some things to handle. But I close with this statement for you all my hoop heads out here, man. Thank you all for another evening. I know today was a productive day for you all. It was a productive day for me. Man, gotta give shout outs to all my hoop heads all around the world, man. Thank you all for tapping in and tuning in with your boy. Man, my only hope for you guys is that you guys are responsible, you guys are respectful, be good citizens, have a clear head and good intentions in your heart. You'll go places. Be responsible, be respectful. Love on the babies, love on your family. Love on your family, love on your loved ones. Tomorrow is not promised. Definitely gotta show love to your peoples. Man, just be smart, be responsible, and you do that, and then tomorrow, man, we tap on in tomorrow, man, and we get it on in for another session. Man, it's your boy Skinny Hardaway, and this is another episode of Retro Heat Check in the books. Oh my goodness, today was a great day. Man, and I leave you all with these words: peace, and wear all your sneakers. Wear your sneakers.